Alright, we're going to be back with another awesome You Decide challenge. Or series, I guess. Not really a challenge, but maybe a challenge for you. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, this ghost is right here. We are going to be doing one evidence, full sanity. So you all can hopefully make it a little bit easier on yourself by getting the evidence, and also so we can try to get Doomslayed, of course, because... Okay, that's fantastic. Alright, we already know that we got Spirit Box, which means no Doomslayed for us, Sag. Oh, let's see. I'll put that there. Put that there. Interesting. Alright. Alright, spicy. Spicy, we like it. We like it. We like it spicy. We like it spicy. Alright, well that should hopefully help us out. Stop throwing me camera. I don't know which one just got touched. I do think it's over there. That worked. Okay. Phantasma. All we now doing is wait. Do you think that you could do that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I think it's time for us to get hunted. I think it's time for us to get hunted. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Well, actually, since you're right here, I didn't think so. To look for, because I think getting hunted is just honestly going to be one of the best ways to figure out this ghost. What I do need to do, I did not check to see how many I have, but I always forget to start my timer when recording. I don't know why. I just do. So, oh well. It happens. Let's go over here. Listen to the footstep speed. That's going to help eliminate quite a bit of these ghosts. I say quite a bit, but looking at least like 3 or 4 probably. Alright. Come on. Hunt us. Ooh. What the hell are you, dude? What the hell are you? Oh my god, look at those throws. That's a polty if I've ever seen one. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I telling y'all what the ghost is? Sometimes that's why it's better. We just about get hunted right away. Okay, we can just double check, but that is pretty good. Oh, spooky. Spooky.
Job's ready for you.
That, of course, was easy, and it was a Dio, so let's take a look-see here at how we eliminated some of these ghosts. Here, so we did know that our one piece of evidence that we got was going to be Spirit Box, which helped eliminate a lot of stuff. So we did not see orbs right away, so we knew that it was not a mimic. It stepped in salt early, not a wraith. At that point, we did set up the 3 firelights. It did blow them out, so not an Onryo. I was almost thinking twins because it sounded like it touched the door and blew out the candle pretty close together. So that's what I was kind of thinking before the hunt. But you look at what the hunt would tell us if we were lucky. It could just about tell us everything, really. Polty could tell by throwing, yokai if we called it to us and if it ignored us. Moroi based on speed. Dio obviously based on speed. Twins based on speed. Phantom based on looking at it. And if we smudged it, we could hopefully do a spirit test. Only one you can't really test for was Mare. But we knew right away the ghost was really fast. So I knew it was either going to be Moroi or Dio. I was pretty sure it was Dio, though, coming right for us. And that it was. So a nice easy first one. Let's move on. Alright, I don't think we did a Bleasdale one in our last challenge, so let's do it this time. Okay, so it is a bathroom. I want to say it's the bathroom, like... I want to say, like, way back there. Does that one have a bath? I don't know. I'm kind of curious. This one does... Ooh! Alright, we got Orbeez, Schmorbeez, and the bone. Obviously, bone there means that it's Goryo's because they're not from Place to Death. God damn, okay, well, I'm down to it. Cut it up! Cut it up! Redo it! And obviously, that one was a mimic. We got the 2 evidences. Thankfully, it was not freezing. We got the 2 evidence faster. Alright, let's roll it again. We'll do the same. Blood Moon Ghost, let's go. Alright, this one's gonna be fun, isn't it? Okay, please be a demon that will use your ability early, please, in honor of me. Please. Thank you. Thank you. That's all that I ask. That's all that I ask. Alright, let's see. Where the hell is this at? Bathroom with a high toilet. Okay. Which one is that one? I don't... Is it this one? Maybe. Let's find out. Yes, I do believe it is. Okay. Okay, so we got another spirit box here. A close encounter. I do not remember turning that on, which is very big. Very big. Very big news. Very big news. Okay. Let's go back out. Hey. I do that, but actually... Okay, I did that because I kind of want to grab a camera. Do we got stink in the sink? Do we have some stink in the sink? Seems like we do have some stink in the sink. Alright. You still don't blow that out. So easy. We now officially know that the ghost cannot be an Oni. Good job. Good job. Oh, what happened to my timer? Okay. Okay. Me likeys. It's going to be now, because I think now's just a good time to go ahead and get hunted. You son of a gun. Can you go back into your... Okay, I forgot about the blood moon for a second, so it was slightly faster than usual, but it's going to be that way because of the blood moon. Blood moon did kind of throw me off here, not gonna lie. I do think I need to... I think we gathered everything we needed to know. It was more just like a confirmation thing, because the footsteps do kind of throw me off. But you know what that ghost was? You probably should have known it earlier. It was the same one I was kind of thinking. I think that kind of just told us more. Alright, that ghost was a Polty, which is what I was kind of thinking. Based on the force of the throws, kind of the amount, but it was more so the force of the throws there that kind of led me to believe that. Let's go through our evidence here. We did get Spirit Box as our one piece of evidence, so we knew right away that the ghost could not be a wraith because it stepped in the salt. We did not have orbs, so therefore we could rule out a mimic. After that, it did turn on that light. I did not turn that light on, so we knew we could rule out a mare, which was fantastic. Honestly, thank you so much for that. Onryo, it blew out the 3 candles. It did not hunt. During that first hunt, it sounded slightly faster. I was thinking twins or Moroi. I forgot about the blood moon, but we did know it was not going to be a Dio. I was pretty certain it was not going to be a yokai, which we did kind of confirm the next hunt. Phantom, it was not going to be. Spirit, Polty, twins, Moroi was what I was... I was thinking twins, Moroi after the first hunt. After the second time when it hunted, I was leaning towards Polty at that point. I did feel like it was not a spirit, which of course after the last time it did hunt prior to 3 minutes. Moroi would have been way faster there, and twins, I was not really thinking. And the last hunt, with the force of the throws, it led me to believe Polty, and that's what it was. So a little bit more difficult with the blood moon, but hopefully you still got it. Hopefully you still got it. Alright, good old Edgefield here. Let's see how this will go. This is in the kitchen, so... that'll be good. What do we got? Nothing. Nothing so far, at least. Okay, well, thank you for that. We know ghost riding will not be one of our pieces of evidence. But that's kind of all that we know about it. We do not... doesn't rule out a ghost riding ghost. So don't think that just because that happened, it did not mean it's going to rule out a ghost riding ghost. It just means ghost riding will not be one of the one evidences that we get. It's important to note because sometimes I think people kind of get confused by that. Or at least I've seen people get confused by it. Alright. Looking like a normal stuff there. No way would we have freezing yet. I don't think it's touched any of these doors yet. So we can also try to get some salt to not only check for UV, but also to check for ghost, you know? Doubling things up. That is all that matters. And we'll take a firelight as well. So we can place that down. So let's go you. Is that a ghost event? That's kind of weird. Okay. That is kind of weird. It did step, but I don't see footprints. Did it step enough? Okay, now it did. Now it did. So it's gonna be something stupid like dots are freezing, probably. Probably going to be my guess. I think it did just touch that door, right? Yeah, so we can confirm whether or not we will have UV. It does not look like it, so important thing to note, important thing to note. Typically what I will do is take sanity. I did not do that, so there is a chance that we do get hunted. So I do just want you to keep that in mind. Sometimes it'll be good, you know? We'll see, do we get a piece of evidence or not prior to that. I mean, if it's freezing, we may not get it anyways for a while. God, I did not hear it. Probably means that it's in the basement. It did just turn off the breaker. My question is it... That's just my breath. I think what I'm going to do... I don't know. I hate to leave the house with both these with the lights on. I kind of feel like we may need motion sensors, but I don't know. Why does that noise sound different? It's throwing me off. It is throwing a lot of stuff. You cannot stop doing anything, can you? What in the world is our piece of evidence here? You're very active. Oh my god, this ghost is going crazy. That's the ghost event. Still don't have EMF 5. I mean, I'm thinking it's like dots EMF 5 are freezing, which we don't have. I don't think that was dots. Is always my next question when we're not getting evidence for so long. A, I don't know if that was in range. B, now, I want to keep track of this ghost. Kind of need that. I have a few ghosts in mind that this thing could possibly be. I'm really, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really torn off by this. I mean, I'm thinking it's like one thing at this point. Stop it, Mr. Nike. Stop it. Get him to stay away. Get him to stay away. Stay away. Stay away. I mean, I have like one of two things. Here really, but but I still feel like we would have got a piece of evidence by now. That's just what makes it sus sometimes. It's this right here. The whole time too, it's not really roaming out. Okay, well, I'm calling it. I think I know what this ghost is. I just think it's being absolutely stubborn. And I don't know why. Reason number 1456 why Goryo dots are annoying. I don't know why we never saw the Goryo dots. I really don't. It just seems like sometimes they're just so hard to find. Let's go through this because we really had to eliminate a lot of stuff. So I think it was really helpful to look at how to basically test and eliminate almost every ghost. So we didn't have any evidence. This was basically no evidence. It's why sometimes I hate one evidence, because you might as well play no evidence. Okay, so we had no orbs, meant we could rule out a mimic. It stepped in salt, meant we could rule out a wraith. It was throwing a lot of stuff, right? It was throwing a lot of stuff, which led me to be kind of sus of Pulte, but Pulte would have had UV, Spirit Box, or Writing. We knew it wasn't going to be Ghost Writing because it threw the book. Spirit Box, we did the Spirit Box right after an event right on top of us and didn't do anything, and we know we didn't have UV. We checked that multiple times, so I wasn't thinking it was really going to be a Pulte, so it was fairly active. What else can we eliminate? So if we do take out Spirit Box, we know it couldn't be a Dia Remora, which we did know from the hunt anyways. With the no UV, we could rule out an Obake. That was one I wasn't sure of, but we would have had UV at some point. We never got it. Rule that out. When it hunted, it was normal speed, so it did mean we could rule out the twins, Hantu, Raiju, Revenant. And that's it for that, because we were, and Thay was, I was pretty sure, because I think Thay, we would have aged the hell out of it, because we really were close to it. Looking at it from the hunt, it was normal blinks, so not a Phantom, not an Oni. It also did some Mistball ghost events. It was doing stuff with us in the same room. I wasn't 100% sure of that, but it did try to hunt in the same room as us. Onryo was kind of sus, though. I'm not going to lie. Onryo was sus, because it hunted after the third candle blowout, never hunted until that third candle blowout either. So I was curious, was the thing preventing the hunt the candles? Well, it hunted right on top of us, right on top of lit candles, so we knew it could rule out an Onryo. It came to us when we called it, so we knew we could rule out a yokai. We knew we could rule out a mirror because it did turn on a light. Demon, I think it would have hunted us way sooner. You couldn't really officially rule out a demon, but it never hunted before a minute 30 on the smudge timer. And I think it would have hunted us way sooner. Jen, it did turn off the breaker, but also when we called it, it'd be there. It hunted before 3 minutes, so we knew it was not going to be a spirit. Myling is really hard to test, but we heard it the whole time, so I wasn't thinking that. It was really down to Banshee, Ure, Goryo, but it never really roamed to us, which is why I was kind of like, I was doing the paramic just to make sure. It was doing some singing ghost events, but it was down to these. The fact it was never really roaming out of the kitchen, like, at all, really led me to think that it was going to end up being a Goryo that just never showed its dots, and that's what it was. That's what it was. Alright, maybe Fridge View will be a little bit kinder towards us, or at least we sure as hell hope so. Look at it, bright, nice, lit up for some unknown reason. Where it was like last time we did Fridge View, so I'm guessing dining room based on that. And there go the orbs. Okay. So we have orbs, so that's nice that we actually got a piece of evidence this time. Whoa. Flung the hell out of that item. Okay. Probably should have waited for the salt. It did step in it, and I don't see anything anywhere. I think we would have seen it because it was kind of lit up already, so I think if it is going to be a mimic, it's probably going to be a... Where the hell did I do with the... There it is. Probably going to be freezing. But we may not have to worry about that. Okay, well, it is around here, so there is that. Yeah. I was fairly close, actually. Not expecting that. What's our sanity at? We should be fairly high. I didn't take any sanity pills. Though, which may make it a bit different. Yeah, so it's kind of... kind of interesting again. Sometimes it can be good to just go ahead and retest, and hopefully y'all already kind of know what it is, but let's go and see, can we recreate this? Alright, well, hopefully you know what ghost this is. We know what you are, don't we? Well, didn't get quite a good look at it, but hopefully you know it as well. So, of course, that ghost was the Onryo. We had a nice little Onryo test. It blew out the 3 candles, and then it started hunting, right? So, but you always want to double check and make sure. So let's go through this. We did have ghost orbs as our piece of evidence. We never really checked for freezing, but we're pretty sure we could rule out a mimic. Anyway, so obviously with ghost orbs right away, you knew we could rule out Obake, Hantu. Those would have forced UV for Obake, forced freezing for Hantu. So yeah, it blew out the candles and it started hunting. It was normal speed. It was normal speed. So even if we didn't know what our sanity was at the point, we did know we could rule out a Rev, a Raiju, and a Thay. Now, when we did check our sanity, it was higher than, what was it? Higher than 60%. So really the only things that could hunt us that early was a Yokai or an Onryo. Yokai would have to be summoned by speaking, which it shouldn't because I pushed to talk on. But we did get our sanity back up, retested it, blew out the 3 candles, and hunted again, so we knew that the ghost was an Onryo. So I do think that was like a really good example of why you kind of do want to keep your sanity high when testing for an Onryo, because it makes it identifying it that much easier whenever it does decide to hunt. So let's go in here and check where this ghost is. God, that was the last time we played. Why are we just like doing a repeat of where these ghost rooms are? I hate basement ghost in Willow. It makes it kind of hard to test for some things. All the way down here, which if you saw the last You Decide, then you would kind of understand how it could be kind of hard to test for, especially like banshees and stuff in here. We have no orbs. I do need to reset my ghost list, so sorry about that. Doesn't look like we do have Spirit Box, so let's be back. Alright. I did take sanity to put it back up. It looks like it did throw the book, so we're probably not going to have ghost writing. We can double check there's nothing written in the book, but I don't even know if a ghost can actually throw a written book, honestly. I don't think they can. Not with the update. Okay, so, hey, something different for once, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Let's get some good old EMF 5 as our evidence. That is a good one. So, let's take a look at this. Again, think about forced evidence when it comes to this. Alright, so let's see. Is it spooky? Is it spooky? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Is that me or the ghosty with the mosty? That's the next question. Did the ghost change ghost rooms, or... I guess there's really just like one thing we can really just do to make this go by so much quicker. Alright, now it's just time to go ahead and get hunted. Of course, getting hunted is the answer to everything. Yeah, that's not good. Why did you go upstairs for, you stupid thing? We might be dead. Yep, we are. Hopefully you knew what that ghost was, though. Pretty easy. Yeah, there was a good old, easy old wraith. I don't know if I really need to explain much about it, but I'll go through these right quick. So it didn't step in the salt. I was pretty sure it went through the motion sensor, didn't step in the salt. Anyways, our one piece of evidence was EMF 5. With the EMF 5, we could rule out a Goryo and Obake right away. It was doing like early ghost events with our sanity pretty high, so I was pretty sure it was not a shade. Just based on that, when we did set everything up. Obviously, it was a wraith. Stepped through the salt. Looking at it though, like during the hunt, it was not a Jinn. Jinn would have sped up to us. It was normal blink, so not an Oni. A normal speed, so not twins or Raiju. And knew it was a wraith. Didn't need to really test for spirit or miling there. And that's that. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, good old graft in here. Let's see what we got. Bed. Is that upstairs? Alright, I don't see any orbs in here. Room's kind of big, so I don't know if just blindly calling in the spirit box is going to work. It just touched this door? Now it did. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know if the fingerprints will still be here or not, if there were any. Just go do that. Alright, let's see. Do we have freezing yet? Freezing would be kind of fast, honestly. We did it here. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was dots. Probably just want to double verify that. Never a bad thing. I do kind of want to go back and get some. Okay, that's good. We do know that it stepped in the salt. Did not have UV. Nope. So I'm pretty sure it was dots. We just want to double check there. Why did the whisper cut out? Okay, so we do have dots, so that's good to know. That's gonna be count as disturbed salt. It's too far away. Yeah. Alright, let me get these photos so it doesn't waste the dang thing. Got the room lit up pretty well with dots at least, so hopefully we should be able to get the photo whenever it chooses to do dots again, and we can just quickly snap to it and get the photo. So that's good. I think that's kind of like an underrated tip I don't think a lot of people really consider is the item order of your inventory. It makes it a lot easy when doing things, and I know I talk about it a lot when I do like my APOC gold games, like Smudge, Photocam Smudge, have it in that order. But this one too, you know, we're listening for the thing, and then if we see the dots, we can quickly switch and take the picture. And it makes it easier to do that when you already know the order, and it's not like, oh god, I got to go 2 down or whatever. It's like it's just instant. You go straight on through to the next one. Like, that makes it so much better. So, again, while we're looking at this, we do have dots. Think about forced evidence. So, think about forced evidence. And, obviously, think about the evidence itself. That should help you. Dots, not gonna lie, dots, you know, it's kind of, they can be kind of annoying if you get that as your one piece of evidence, depending on the ghost, but some of them might not make it too bad. Might not make it too bad. This ghost does not want to do dots at all anymore. I do not know where they are. Where are you? Oh. Might have been right there for all I know. I heard the whisper, it cut out. Why do you keep cutting out so much? Do we just get hunted? I mean, I'm trying to, like, you know, take a picture, but I think getting hunted might just make it so much. Oh, there we go. So hopefully you gathered something from that hunt. If not, let's see if we can gather more. That was super spooky. I think the hunt's over. All right. Well, hopefully that told you everything that you needed to know for the hunt. To know what that ghost was. That ghost was, of course, a phantom, which we could tell because it stayed invisible longer during the hunt. So let's go through exactly how we eliminated these ghosts once more. So we do know that Dots was going to be our one piece of evidence, which meant that we could rule out a Dio right away, and a Goryo because we physically saw the ghost. Dio would have 4 spirit box. It did step in the salt, so we know that we could rule out a wraith, and when it started hunting, we knew that we could, it was normal speed, so therefore we could rule out a Raiju and a Thay, because I think a Thay either would have been faster or slower. I think we would have noticed the difference there. But from looking at it, the ghost did appear to be invisible longer, which definitely not an Oni. I was leading Phantom after the first hunt. Of course, it was kind of hard to verify, so we did verify it as the second hunt. It was invisible longer, and therefore we knew that the ghost was in fact a phantom. And if you want to still play along with You Decide, click or tap the screen now to watch a previous week's one where we once again guess ghosts with 1 evidence. Thank you so much to all the YouTube channel members and all the Twitch subscribers and gifters and cheers for all the extra support. I truly do appreciate it. Happy hunting, everybody, and I'll see you in the previous You Decide.